What's up, everybody? So Shane and I got in around 2 o'clock last night. We woke up at 5, drove to some public land we plan on hunting. It's still Saturday, so we got a couple days before the season. But just out here, look, catch the sunrise, see if we can listen where the birds might be gobbling, so that we can come back out this evening and see if we can roost them. It's supposed to be really rainy tomorrow, so we don't think we're going to hear anything. But we're like, well, let's get out here and see what's going on. It looks like some other hunters are coming. A couple cars, where I see some set of headlights. So I'll go ahead and shut this thing off, start listening, see if we hear some gobbles as the sun starts cresting the ridge. Good morning. It is opening day of West Virginia season. Shane and I out here getting ready. We know for sure there's 4 hunters out here. We had 2 just pass us. And then we got us. And then we know there's another truck we saw on a ridge. Right now we're just listening to the whippoorwills.
I'll have to do some combat turkey hunting.
Yeah, it's gonna be busy. Well, where we're starting is where we had some gobbling yesterday morning. Last night a big storm system rolled in and we came out here and it was windy, it was rainy. We tried to roost some, but we didn't get anything. So we're just gonna set up where we think, between 2 ridges where we think they're moving, see what happens. So, well, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing off. Maybe when I flip it on, there'll be something walking our way.
Right there. Hit the decoy. It's alright. He'll buff out. Two-year-olds. Longbirds, baby. Yeah. I'm I got one. Well, I was like, these ones were, the thing was that the two on the left started walking away. And I was like, well, because right when you shot, I couldn't see their heads. That's why it was like, boom, boom. Well, that was like, when you said get him, I was like, he's behind the decoy. Oh, look at that, look at that fan. Huh? Oh, that's cool. Oh, you got it too. Got the same clutch. Oh, man, awesome. Long birds, baby. All right, well, look what happened this morning. We ended up getting a couple nice strutters. Yep, a couple good longbeards right here. And West Virginia mountain birds. Yep, so we talked to a landowner. We were listening to some birds, and they were gobbling, and there was private on both sides, right across from the public. And we talked with the landowner, and he was like, yeah, they're moving through the back of this property. Y'all can hunt it if you want. So that's exactly what we did this morning. We got in and essentially moved into, like, there's a little knob that they were kind of sitting on or coming up, or we heard them gobble this morning. It rained last night. We tried to roost them and we couldn't get anything. It was just too damn windy. So this morning we waited till first light, and they started sounding off, and they were sure in that between that private and that public. So we went on that private that we had permit. That guy gave us permission to hunt on. Well, and this is what happened. Yeah, Shane did all the calling. I try to keep the camera set up so that we could, potentially get it. So if you're looking at the frame and you see it's a little slow, it's because I had to slow that shutter down because it's cloudy, overcast, so there wasn't a whole bunch of light breaks through that canopy.
We got on them pretty early too. Like,
what time we get?
There's 7 or 8 other cars out here, and they're like right on the border of that private and public land. So we were parked on the public land, and probably had 7 or 8 other cars drive by us and a couple of ATVs. So, man, when they fired off, we just like closed in, had to get in there to, I don't know, I'd say we got in about 150 yards. A little bit greener this year than it was last year, so we probably got a little bit closer than we could have if it was completely barren, but it's been like 80 degrees up here for a couple of weeks. So,
and then it was in the upper 30s, lower 40s this morning.
Yeah,
so.
We had a 30-degree temperature change from yesterday to today, so I was amazed they gobbled, but they gobbled once and gave away their position, and we shot down over that hill like you said, got on that little knob, and they gobbled a couple more times in the trees. Heard guys owl hooting at them, and then they flew down completely quiet, and you probably hear the gobble in the video, I would hope. They gobbled one time when we cut at them, and they gobbled close, and they were running. There were actually 4 longbeards together, 3 2-year-olds, or we think 2-year-olds, like the one I got here, and then Jeremy killed the big daddy 3-year-old there. It's about 4 pounds heavier that bird is versus this bird, so that's what we're judging that on. They're longbeards, and that's about all we can tell you. They may be 90, who knows.
But it's pretty awesome. So thank you, Mr. Landowner, for giving us permission to hunt that spot. We talked to him after we shot the birds. Obviously, you heard a shot. We were on his property, so he told us, he's like, "Well, feel free to come back later this week and get those other ones."
Yeah.
And so might take them up on that.
We're gonna be chasing birds for sure.
Yeah.
We got a few other spots. We know where there's some birds at, but these were the hottest birds we could find, and we figured with the weather changing and the amount of pressure that this place sees, we kind of had to give it our best shot. This was probably our 90%, and those other birds are 50-50 on whether or not they want to play with you or henned up or who knows what's going on. So,
but now we got birds on the ground, tag filled, so it's going to be mushroom hunting and trout fishing after this too. So we got a lot of stuff going on. But
Jeremy's going to try to get him one more though.
Yeah,
I think I'm one and done for me on the old West Virginia birds, but
it's probably the coolest fan I got, the way it's got these little white stripes in the middle. I think yours has a little bit too.
A little bit down in there. I think he's, a little lower in the fan. Got some white in him, but good birds, long beards, so we got more can you ask for,
Right, yep, so nice quick hunt. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Good, good.